Hey everybody, welcome to this amazing interview. My name is Vanessa Simpkins from TakeYourPowerBackNow.com. Joining me is the amazing Lee White. Welcome, Lee. And she is a graduate of our 10K and 30-day bootcamp. So I thank you so much, Lee, for taking the time to share with us here today. And I just love for you to kind of give us a rundown of your business, where you were when you started. Now you are the founder of the Soultopia Facebook group. She is a transformational coach. She's an expert in visibility and media. And give us a rundown. Where was your business at kind of before you joined the program, and where are you at now? Let's start with that.
Thanks very much for having me today, Vanessa. It's absolutely an honor to be here and to have reached this stage where I've completed the program and experienced that transformation that I did, because I had worked as a consultant for quite a while. I'd had my home-based business. I'd never had a sales system ever, and I did not have a package really. I didn't know how to utilize what my unique offering was. And through working with you and your team, we were able to so quickly get in on honing that down. It was just amazing how quickly we had progress in the program.
Yeah, I love it. So you're like a lot of our clients who have had businesses before, but no real system, right? So yes. What would you say, Lee, were the three biggest takeaways, three biggest breakthroughs that you had in the program?
So I was, very professional. I'd been out and having my own business for ages and lots of great clients, that kind of thing. But because I had transitioned into also going away from being a media advisor into more spiritual work, I wanted to blend both of those. No idea how to do it. And it was terrifying. So I came into the program terrified and hoping to be shown something better and to be held accountable in a way, to be guided how to learn to be more accountable and to show up for my business, which I learned. And I was guided to create this unique offer that I have around the visibility, drawing on everything I had, but weaving in everything else that I bring to guide clients. And so that is such a special thing, and I wasn't able to appreciate that in myself. I didn't know what my unique offering was, and creating my own story with you and your team was such a powerful breakthrough for me, because everybody's got a different story, and mine was quite a dark and powerful kind of overcoming story. But in this group, whose isn't? Seriously, you just get this incredible community, don't you? Like the mastermind group, the power of the mastermind. I can't even describe it. I went from working at home alone and being alone to just having this incredible, powerful network that I remain in forever. It's forever. It's not for a number of weeks.
I love it.
So that was a couple of things. And getting that ease at making offers, like I just had no idea. And that's with a whole lot of university study, whatever, no idea for the practical, real application. And you set that example for us by having been doing this for so long, so many years, and knowing how it works and what the recipe is. It's amazing.
Well, kudos to you, Lee, because you were there taking action. So we give people, we give our clients who are all spiritual, they're empowerment leaders in the making, they're coaches, they're consultants, and oftentimes it is, how do I take my life story and distill it down to just the nuts and bolts, like which stories do I use? There's so many. And how do I get that clarity around a program? So it sounds like you created your high ticket program, even though you had a ton of experience. What is relevant, and how do you get the clarity? Because that's really power, right? The clarity is power. Then you get the results. So you got, you have a sales attraction system now, right? That's really awesome.
It works.
And you also have this program now around visibility for helping other entrepreneurs and spiritual women. Yes?
Yes, that's right. And that thing of having a group, I would never have created a group. What would I do with a group? No idea. And so learning the power of positioning yourself as an authority and having that group is incredible. And then from that, we kind of morph into or go on this journey where we learn to listen to what that group is asking for and tailor our offers to that.
Yeah, exactly. So we also teach people in the 8-week boot camp how to actually, have a pond of fish to fish in, and how to fill your pond so that you're not always looking for clients. And I think you have this amazing Facebook group now, which you're the expert in. How amazing. And you're making offers, right? That's how are people going to get to know what you do unless you're making offers? So that is amazing. And weren't you also doing speaking?
Yes, that's right. And so that's another thing. You have this way of teaching us a couple of different strategies that really work about how we can attract clients. And what we don't understand before working with you is how to build that trust. People need to have some kind of quite in-depth interaction with you. So maybe that's seeing you public speaking or doing a retreat. I did some day retreats, I remember, while I was doing the program. And from that, I had a couple of high-end clients sign up. Like, I would never have known that that's a good idea.
Yay! And so you created, what did you price your packages at finally?
So that was something that I was really, unsure about how to do that. And with your guidance, it was really powerful. So I just made a 12-week program at $3,000. And if people acted quicker, there's a big discount for them. And some of the clients, it's amazing, say, you need to charge more. Unthinkable before meeting you.
Wasn't that like astounding? We were kind of afraid in the beginning. I was afraid, it was like, who's going to pay thousands of dollars? And now people are telling you, you need to charge more. How amazing.
It's incredible. And they say things like, I've got more out of 10 minutes with you than weeks with this other coach. And I think, gosh, how did we get that clarity? How do I know what they want? And it's through distilling everything with you, through going through the program and finding out how to hear what people need.
So a classic rule of marketing, right? Find out which problems you solve for profit and give it to them. So sometimes we can have ideas about, I think this program is really going to sell, but nobody wants that. You find out how to serve them. So celebrating, that you have this.
And that whole thing around your mindset work is incredible, because I'd always believed in affirmations and mindset work and things like that, but I didn't really know how to use it. And you are, an example of how doing that repeatedly, consistently, and persisting on our path works. And it requires a lot of trust, and it works. It really does. And all of the methods that you teach us they work.
They work if you work it. I always tell people, I can't think for you. I can't vibrate for you. I can't feel for you. I won't do it for you, but I'll show you how it's done. And if you pick it up and you run with it, you're going to have all the results. And
it is, if you're ready, that's that thing of how you, one other thing I learned was showing up for your business, because, we all go through ups and downs, and being able to show up for your business and be there making offers and being visible, it just changes everything. It changes the whole landscape.
Yes. And we, showing up. So we do a Monday planning webinar. And I'm a big believer that success and failure is really just a matter of habits. That's it, right? That's really what it is. And so I'm very much invested in teaching my clients how, what are the habits of successful entrepreneurs? Because it's not the same thing when you have a job. I remember when I had a job and I moved into the entrepreneur space, I was like, oh my God, this is a whole other ball game. Sales, marketing, what? I'll just go clean my desk, do some laundry.
Exactly. It's so true. It's so true. Where can I hide? But you can't hide when you're an entrepreneur, and it's so terrifying. And that Monday call, it gives you this opportunity to decide if you're going to be accountable. And I had to be accountable. Absolutely. It was great.
Yeah. I love that you took action on the recipe, and now all the results are yours. So we're talking about visibility. We teach a 30-day video challenge. How was that for you? Was it scary? Was it easy? What was that like?
Oh, it's so funny because I don't know why, but like, so I'm this public speaker and the idea of doing live videos, no way. Why would I do that? Who would be interested in what I've got to say? And through the group and the program, we just get so clear on how to do it. And then you do it, and then you do it all the time. And it's amazing how you can overcome the past. You know, you just put it behind you and you just step into this really powerful place of people being able to get a sense of what it would be like working with you, get a sense of who you are, and in your closed group, there's that opportunity to really build that trust. It's wonderful. It's such a great tool.
Yeah, I love that you're doing the videos, loving it, and having engagement from it. You can use them in your Facebook group.
Yeah.
And it sounds like you really did a mixture of both, you know, live offers and speaking, and also online offers. You had created your own high-end package. You have some sales. How many sales? What was the number? What's the total that you came to?
So it was funny because after I finished the program, my sales happened. So there were 3 straight away, and there's another couple now. And so it's been, it's a funny thing, you know, during the journey, my expectation about timing and when everything happened wasn't always spot on, and I'd adapt things and change. And then when I started to learn more about how to listen and adapt what I was offering, it just worked. It was great. So I was able to like pay for the program and all of that and make that back quickly. That was not a problem. But it really is about putting yourself out there, and if it's not working, having another look and putting your hand up for help as well.
Right. This is kind of like, I'm not an aquarium, but an aquarium popped in my brain. So I'm just going to say that, you know, where you get to like look at yourself and like how you're showing up. And you're right. Some people have a difficulty asking for help. They're givers and givers. And this is a very, you know, this puts you in very much a place of receiving a lot of the guidance, clarity, support, you know, and also this is another rule of marketing, you know, to shift. Sometimes it's just a hair, you know, you twist your sail this way and takes off.
Exactly.
And not, you know, that's why they say that you're 3 feet from goal. Don't stop. Don't stop.
Oh, yeah.
And all of a sudden, boom, you know, so I mean, congratulations again. We talked about mindset overcoming. We talked a lot about gremlins, you know, and making offers. What a huge shift that was. Getting your group together, making consistent offers, having this high-end program, having that system, and turning that your story into, you know, an expertise and how to position yourself.
Yep.
And also the accountability, right? Showing up and learning these new habits. So, and then you talked a little bit about the women that are in this program, and this is my favorite part. So what would you say to other women who may be watching these videos and gosh, maybe sitting on the fence? What would you tell them about the program or the woman inside?
If you're thinking about doing the program, I certainly know that I did not have the clarity that I have now, but that network of women that we studied with and went through the journey with. The journey can at times be a little bit terrifying, but anything that is changing is, and it is a massive transformation beyond recognition, really stepping into your power. And what goes on is that reach of the community really held me. Anytime that there's something that you think, I'm so scared about making this offer, what should I do? You just ask your group or a friend. You know, we're all messaging each other and have these amazing friends. And of course, they're all really talented healers, which is really great support as well. And it's an amazing community. I was, you know, alone working before, and now I've got friends all over the world. And it's like there's this unspoken etiquette that it's safe to talk about whatever is coming up, and they can really hold you and just give this guidance from a place of love. It's amazing. Who could have imagined? I don't know how you created it, Vanessa, but it's amazing.
Yay. Well, I am stoked that, again, you know, you made such awesome connections, and it really is. I think that magic happens when women gather. I think it's magical. It's a magical thing. And it is very much a safe space for women to do that deep inner work and, you know, see themselves. How are they showing up? What do they want to change? And it is a space of non-judgment. It's really just a place of support and clarity. And
that was the thing when we were doing the program. We just felt like we had access to you every week, even more than once a week. And, you know, depending on however many of the different program calls we could show up for, and that you would stay on that call until we had got through everybody's questions, and I'd save up my questions for the call, and it was just so powerful. But then every day you're in the group as well.
And I loved it because Lee was like, oh, one more question, one more. And I was like, yeah, shoot, let's go. You were very vocal, you know, and that's great. You know, I always tell people there are no stupid, dumb, wrong, or bad questions, except the one you don't answer, right? That's where clarity. Oh, go ahead.
No, what's the point in not asking? That's it. You just have to be ready to do the change, and who isn't to make this amazing positive change?
And I think this is really what's missing in the coaching world today is all these big gurus want to make passive income and nobody wants to actually like get in and help people. You know, it's crazy. And yes, I am actually in my Facebook group and I'm actually on the calls, you know, coaching people. And I think that's where the value is. That's the, you know, the value of having a mentor. People want to work with you. So, and the relationships, the women that are in there, we have phenomenal women. We had to make a graduate group for everyone because, you know, people want to stay connected and they're like, I don't want to stop, you know, so.
That's where we are now. So it just goes on and on and on. And I know there's more opportunities to work with you and it's amazing. It's not we're like given all this stuff to do and then dumped. It's never like that. It's never been like that at all.
And thank you. You know, that's, I think, hopefully how I differentiate myself out there in the marketplace. You know, there's a lot of coaching going on out there. So again, everyone, this is Lee White, the amazing Lee White from Soultopia. You can find her on Facebook. She's a grad of our 10K and 30-day program. If you guys are interested in taking a look at the program, I'll pop a link here below where you can apply. We work with spiritual women, business owners, women who are being called into this like way of showing up in a much more fulfilled way and are like, okay, how can I really make a sustainable income? How can I make a 6-figure income with this coaching thing? Is it possible? Can I do it? And we teach you in 8 weeks how to get your program up, get your mindset straight and start making sales because this is a business, right? It's not a hobby. And you've been in this industry for a little bit. You know that it can become a very expensive hobby.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we want to break you out of that learning without ever earning kind of mode and get you into the sales mode and actually serving and impacting clients. And we look to do that within. And how amazing. Thank you again, Ali, for taking the time to be with us here today. And
thank you.
Yeah, and thank you everyone for watching, for tuning in. I'll pop again the link here where you can apply. And it's a free call to learn more about the program and to see how we can help you skyrocket your confidence and your cash flow. Bye for now, everyone.
Bye. Thanks, Vanessa. Bye.
Big hugs.